Welcome back to 91.3 Radio Maria, the voice of truth. Again, it's child protection. And today, our topic is the symptoms and signs of child abuse. We've been talking about sexual abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, signs and symptoms. Now we want to get to neglect. Of course, when you're talking about child neglect, affection, you neglect the child's education, you neglect the child's health, you neglect the child's love that should be reciprocated. When the symptoms of child neglect comes, it's very simple. You hear a mother telling you he steals meat from the pot, he steals gari, he went and took milk. If the child has enough milk, you will give the child milk and he would almost want to throw up. So, such signs as child taking food, money without permission, and all that are signs and symptoms of child neglect. If you teach the child the right values, morals, the child will not want to take money from your purse, because that is dangerous. If he does that to another person, he could be lynched. So these are expensive jokes and expensive and very expensive neglects that parents display, only to come to school to say, please, principal, I want you to flog this child. He took money from my purse. Mother, father, you have lost it somewhere. You missed it somewhere. You must sit up. We also have cases of children hiding food. There are cases of child neglect. If you don't provide enough for the children, explain to them, today this is the much we have in the house, we must share it in love and eat it happily, and thank God for providing today, because some people have not eaten at all today. Some didn't even get water to drink. They are in the desert. Some people are under war conditions. They're under the trees, right in the forest. So today, whatever we have, we must share and be grateful to God about it. And then you say the grace before meal. Such children will appreciate whatever quantity you give to them. But when you see a child wanting to hoard, the child wants to hide this, take that away because it might not go around, it will not be sufficient. You have not taught the child how to share. The child is not charitable. So you must get back and correct that neglect, that part of your responsibility that you have left for others to handle. You also have cases of poor performance in school. A child might be intelligent, but gets easily distracted. If you notice that, you begin to teach the child how to be resilient, how to concentrate, how to focus. And if you're not getting it right, you get the attention of the teacher. Talking about the social agents, the agents of socialization, the school, the home, the church, and the society, they must work together, hand in hand, on this one child that you are taking for granted. Go ask some people what it takes for them to have just a baby. I'm calling it just for you anyway, not for me. Some will do as many as 100 and something injections in an IVF process. Let's not talk about the ones that go to those herbal homes. They mix all sorts, urine, this, that for them. They go through all this and still they have the miscarriage. Not to talk about the pain and torture their muscles and their whole psyche will go through. And then at the end of the day, you have this one on a platter of gold and you do not know what to do with the child. The child is by you trying to get your attention and you are pressing your phone and you are chewing gum away and then you're walking. Hey, come on, run now. You don't see your mate? Come on, go front, go front. Are you the one leading the child on the road or the child is leading you on the road? You're busy, you're pressing your phone in motion. Your child is straying into somebody's car. You're causing problem for other road users. So you have some of them, when they now get to school, their heads are filled with a lot of, call it experiences, call it whatever they've been through at home. They cannot perform well. 1 + 1 is what? will give them 2. But they have been taught how to do this before this step, before the next step in mathematics. He gets it all mixed up. He cannot remember again because he's remembering what you did, how you hit him, how you didn't even ask to care to find out what happened or transpired in a situation, and you've taken sides with either your own son because he's a house help, or you've taken sides with a girl because you prefer the girl to the boy. Favoritism, politics in the family. Or you are a man, you are taking whatever grievances you have, against the woman, you're pouring them all out, venting them on your biological children. Or you are a woman, you're saying your father has the money, he has kept it there. If he doesn't pay for lesson, if he doesn't give you the book, then stay at home. Of course, when it's time to write exam, it's what you give, you get. The child will give you the 99999 you want him to get. The child might be going through some psychological, developmental stage. Maybe some boys are distracting him or some girls are distracting her. You're not noticing that it is time to begin to talk to the child on how to manage all of these, because they must come. They are realities. Especially now that our children get so big and grown, you see a 13-year-old looking like an 18-year-old. And people begin to look at them as big girls and big boys and all of that. Those are the responsibilities, and that's why you should have the number you can take care of. Now, you have cases where some children are ill. One of my guests said it here. Medical attention. You tell the child, go there, go, you sit on top table, go take Panadol. He has, yes, there's headache, but that could be a symptom of another illness. Go drink that, this thing. Go wash bitter leaf, drink. Go sleep, jare. Bele the pain, you have been a hunger self. You will not attend to the child properly. Some of you don't even know where your children eat from. In the morning, you carry your bag, you go to Mama Ngozi's house to start telling stories. Some will find their way somewhere. Some sophisticated parents are also very guilty of this. You get up, you say you have a meeting in Geneva. You pack your load and your passport and you have gone. Internet, what they call it now, Esther code is coming. I will buy them gifts when I'm coming back. When you leave, do you know what salad, potpourri, mixture of all manners of people in your child's head? Your PA's attitude is there. Your cook's attitude is there. Your driver's behavior is there. All of them, mélangé, mixed in your child's head. You are away, you are making money. And when you come back, you buy them all the trendy things. Trendy thing on a derailed child. How beautiful that is. So you find out that these are very terrible signs and symptoms we must watch out for, and when we find them, we begin to run, to correct, to retrace our steps and restore these children back, remedy them, and at the same time, desist from calling them names. All those discriminatory names, all those stigmatization, and all those hatred you pour out for your own mistakes must stop. We're going to take some calls right away now because we could go on and on when it comes to child abuse. It's just a whole litany of experiences. Thank you very much, as I would expect your call in a few minutes.